AFL Hot Wheels collectors, 3 car boot sales in one day. Whole lot to show off, so we better get started. Remember a couple of videos ago I showed you a Matchbox Jeep Cherokee with the Mr. Fixer on it? Apparently that was a colour changer, because here is the exact same one, but in yellow. The original logo on the front there. Very nice little thing to find. Next we have this very nice Mini. These are going to become collectible now because they have now sealed the shell up. Why have you done that? That is just stupid. The only really good British car that's properly lasted long, I mean, okay, you got the other ones, but this one has lasted the longest since 2001. Nice little car, but now sealed up, so that means it's going to be worthless. What's next? A plastic body? Plastic base? Yeah. Anyway, next we have the 32 Ford Vicky. Very nice brown with some flames on the side. Very cool model indeed. Chrome plastic base. Originally would have had a metal base, but oh well. Next we have this cool the Londoner, or more commonly known as the Leyland Titan. We have the Swinging London Carnaby Street. I may or may not already have this one. I'm just coming to realise. I think any time I've seen this, the stickers have been worn off or no good. This one's in good condition though, which is really nice to see. Next we have this Corgi Junior's Whiz Wheels Adams Probe 16. I think that's the name. Sort of looks like it's something from Wacky Racers. I don't know if these were added later on by a child or whether those are the original Tampa stickos, but they do have eyes. They sort of match it, but I'm not sure. Need some information on that. Any Corgi Juniors people out there? Next we have this cool Cadillac V16 with blue alloy wheels. Variation, I think last year was of the Mustang that had this. This is obviously the variation. Quite cool model to have. Very nice to see. Anarakaphobe or Anarakapod, however you pronounce it. Cool model. A 5-pack I think, or from a multi-set. Very nice indeed. It's a very cool car. New model, if I can get it out here. Here we have the very nice 2009 new model Datsun Bluebird 510. This is mint condition. Literally looks like they basically pulled it from the blister pack. Wish they'd left it in the blister. Still nice though to see. Next we have a brown Audi Quattro. I have quite a few of these Audi Quattros, but not this brown one. Also in very minty condition, hardly worn out at all. That's in really good condition. That's from Matchbox. Really nice model that. I'm actually surprised that Hot Wheels haven't done that sort of model. Maybe Audi don't like that one anymore. Next we have the number 44 Boss Mustang. Very almost minty condition. Still has the original flower power tampos on the top. Though with this I don't think you'd want that on the roof. Especially when you have a big American car. Nice cool feature. Lifting up bonnet to reveal a nice big shiny engine. Very cool indeed. Next we have this cool, now you may remember a couple of videos ago, the VW Beetle that I found that had the Dragster Beetle. Well, this is the Dodge Dragster from Matchbox. Really good thing. Original tampos on both sides. And as you probably saw there, yeah, it's had a chunk missed out of it. But that's because the whole entire insert is all plastic. That's one whole insert. Not sure where the little stand goes, whether it's supposed to go like that or like that. But either way, it's nice to find one that is in that good a condition. On the keyboard here we have an Evil Twin. These are very hard to find. This is a 2010, 2009 10-pack or 5-pack I seem to remember. Very cool model. Nice to still see it around every so often. Not necessarily in the main lines, but still sometimes in the main line. This one here is an AMX Pro Stocker. I already showed one of these with the Pepsi set. This is the just AMX standard one. This one's in horrid condition. It's been left outside, it's corroded. And then when I found most of these minty ones, I found another one of these. So I thought, no, I've already brought one, I won't buy that one. Either way. Next we have a retro Majoretti. This is the Ford truck with super cargo on the side. And it also, as you note, has the 70s wheels. I have been told these are 1970s wheels, but because it has a plastic base, it's a reproduction. This is basically probably a promotional piece, but also as well is repo. If this was an original 70s, that would all be metal, not just plastic. I think, though, I'm not 100% sure on that. Corgi now, we have a nice Porsche 911 SC Targa. You may remember the other one that came out. That was the Tony the Tiger one. I think that's the Tony the Tiger one. This is just basic red. Also, the other sad thing as well, if you can just about read that underneath there, underneath Corgi, it says made in China. That would have said years ago, made in Great Britain. Sadly, no longer the case. Next we have this Matchbox Super GT BR11/12. These are very common basic cars. These are like literally your multi-10 pack. These are sort of like extremely cheap, as in base, body, 4 wheels, plastic glass, that's it, nothing else. And just call it Super GT. Only later on did they add the BR. Next we have this one, which Mr. Benjamin Drake is going to be very jealous of. He, however, has the green version. I have this wrecker truck, complete with both hooks. And both of these. That is extremely rare. I do want a green version, but usually anytime I find them, the hooks are missing, or it's just broken, or not very good. Not very nice to see. But either way, I found that one. Very happy with it. From the Farm 5-pack, we have a cool Ford Bronco. I can't quite read what it says on the side. I think it says Farm Fresh Local Delivery Country Farm Products, Best of the West. Clearly a Texas sort of thing. I'm not 100% sure on that. But still very nice model indeed to see. Very nice one to have. Next down here we have this very cool Ferrari Tesla Roadster by Corgi. Now, of course, Hot Wheels have stopped doing them. So I'm just wondering if Corgi will get the license, or maybe Matchbox. Don't know. Next, we have this cool little Corgi Citroen 2CV6. These one in the antique shop, I think, goes for about £2 or £3. So pretty nice to find it for 50p. Next, we have this cool blue Dodge Challenger. I've got two of these already. One in red. This one's the blue one. Very nice to find indeed. Finally, at last, I have one. The Oscar Myers Wienermobile. Not 100% sure if this is the 2010 or 2009 one. But it's definitely from 2009, 2010, because it has the gold wheels and red base. Next we have Fish and Chipped. Very, very cool model this. That colour. Beautiful, beautiful. Next we have, believe it or not, a Thunderstalker. I think that's what the name was. This is the colour changer. It is listed on South Texas Diecast, but the guy who does that hasn't quite finished getting it all right. But this is a nice model. Very nice indeed to find that. Right next to it. I wish you'd update this, because I can't find any info on any of them. It just goes to the 68 Chevys, or the Nomad. So, and because it has Chevy Nomad 68 on the base, I can't really tell. Bit of a bum that. Cool little Micro Machines, or possibly knockoff Micro Machines monster truck-esque Chevy. Very nice tampos on the wheels though. Strange design. Next up we have this cool hot rodder from Corgi Juniors. This is a very nice model indeed. I don't know if it did have tampos or stickers on the side. It probably did, but it's minty either way. Still nice. Ooh, I'm running out of time here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm allowed to go over 50 minutes, so if this video is cut short, apologies. Next we have the 56 Cadillac Eldorado TMGM by Matchbox. Had to pick this up, it's a Cadillac. You can't go wrong with Cadillacs. Another model that I finally at last have is the Tractor with the bigger stack. Later on they did change that, they shortened it after 2008. So a model after that was changed. Next we have something to impress Mr. Ray Screws, of course. We have a Chevy Avalanche, the third one I have from Matchbox. And he's probably got like about 60 or a whole box of these, knowing him, because it's an Avalanche. Still cool. We have a T-Bird Turbo Coupe colour changer. It is a colour changer, you can see directly there. Very strange colour, but it does change colour, or should do. Apparently I've been told if I leave them in the freezer, they should change back to their normal colours. Yeah, I'm not exactly going to do that. It's not going to be very nice, that. Oh, this food's very nice, dear. What is it? Matchbox, apparently. Next we have this cool motorway maintenance truck, complete with the scoop on the front. These usually fall off. On the side it has a nice 20 Ram on it. Very nice indeed. Lovely orange as well. Next we have a Mars from the 90s by Corgi, but in the retro version of the 60s logo, or 70s or 80s logo. Helps you work, rest and play, which was a slogan they used for catchy memos. Next we have this cool Corgi mobile cement mixer from the 90s with the wheels. Still a nice model of Corgi though. And finally, because I'm going to have to cut it short here, because I've got a fair few more to go, unless I can squeeze them in, but I'm not going to try. We have the Corgi Juniors Formula F1 Racer, but with Corgi Special written on it. This is probably a mail-in promotional piece, or it was just a Corgi Special. So, like, if you collected Corgi cars, that was probably like the special piece to find. Anyway, I'm going to have to stop here, guys. So, tune in for part 2 in a moment. See you in a moment.